Morning guys, this is a video that's gonna take you through how I managed to get Vacation Jackpot finally in a big score on white water. Okay, let's start off by getting that skill shot, or at least trying. Yeah, I missed it. Always important as you play the whole time. Your first goal for me is to get the river classes upgraded. I just struck it really lucky here by getting the gold rush, and I'm going to try and put it to best use to build up my river classes. There you can see I had positioned right on the outline, and there again, that's key there. To hold that right flipper up when the ball gets ejected. Okay, so this is rinse and repeat. Might be a bit boring to watch this now, but into the whirlpool, hold that right flipper up, make sure that spot river or spot river class letter is lit. Bit boring to watch, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, if this works, it works really well to safely get your river class up to river class 6. In the many attempts that I've had to try and get the Vacation Jackpot, this was the one area where I struggled the most. So that's why it's become my priority at the beginning of the game to get the river class built up before I do anything else. And I found this to be the best way, doing multi-ball. You can do it of course with a single ball as well, but you just have a bit of a backup if you have the multi-ball to go for it. So practice that shot from both flippers, that's shot straight up to the no way out ramp. Still going for it. River class is up to class 4. When this works really well is when you have a whirlpool award, and it is whirlpool challenge, and you manage to do this, you can get a big score. I think I got up to 200 million in one game while building up my river class. But in this case, I just made use of the opportunity for the gold rush. Multi-ball. Okay, class 5, lost the ball there. Managed to get it under control again. Oops, bricked it a bit. Okay, advanced the raft as well. That wasn't my goal, but that's good that I managed to get there. Ooh, almost lost the ball on the outlane. Yeah, didn't make use of the opportunity there, but that's okay. To like that river class letter, spot river letter. Okay, there we go, up to class 6. So now, even if you lose your ball, it counts towards the Vacation Jackpot. Which is great. So only after Vacation Jackpot do you have to build it up to 6 again. You can build it up the whole time, but it works just for building a score. But anyway, so now I'm going to start to go for the Whirlpool Awards. Okay. Down in Serenity Falls to light the whirlpool. It's lit later. Okay, got it in there. Of course, that skill shot or that position of the plunger is critical. You quickly get it right, especially with the help that you have with the mark on the floor. I'll keep on building the river letters. Okay, yeah, because I already have the river class, I don't think I put so much effort in. My thinking was, yeah, to try and advance rafts, but it ended quickly. So let's just get that whirlpool award there, and 90 million scores you an extra ball. Okay, so I've already lit 2 locks there, which is not ideal, as you need to start the multi-ball just after you've collected all or reached the other goals for Vacation Jackpot, which is River Class, Wet Willies, and then also the Boulder Gardens, but I find it impossible. Okay, so to do so, rather get that first multiple out of the way, and then you can try and build it up again in time for when you want to go for Vacation Jackpot. Okay, I hate that shot through Boomerang Bend. It gets me in trouble the whole time, so wherever I can I try and avoid it. But in this case I decided to go for it, and it went through the secret passage there, which advanced raft. I'm not sure if it advanced the raft there, but if you manage to get it in there, it does. Okay, so here we start the multi-ball. Let's see what I can do. If you get it 2 or 3 quick shots in a row, you get double or triple jackpot. Okay, so for now I'm just trying to control the ball. I think I'm not gonna actually play the multiple. I wanted to use to go for jackpots. I wanted to use it to try and advance the rafts. So let's see if I can get it right. Yep, didn't work, messed it up. So let's continue with the Whirlpool Awards again. Third one, extra ball. So I won't say easy to get, but at least easy to light in this game. I rarely go for it directly because it's a risky shot, especially if your bounce back is not on. So for now I'm just going to ignore it, and I'm going to go down Insanity Falls again, and up No Way Out, and then get that Whirlpool Award, the next one, which is Advanced Raft, which is great. Help me avoid a shot through Boomerang Bend. Okay, so bricked it a bit. Okay, as you can see, that shot is key to be able to shoot into No Way Out. Now I've already locked the first ball towards the next multi-ball. Bounced it over there. Well, that wasn't intentional, but it worked out in my favor. Okay, let's shoot it up into No Way Out again. Next Whirlpool Award is the Spirit of the River. Now I have 2 extra balls lined up. So in some other games you can only have 1 extra ball lit at a time, but this table is generous, give you 2. Okay, that backhand shot through what is that called? Disaster Drop is quite an easy shot to do. This way around as well, but it's a bit more risky. So yeah, I'm continuing building up to Advanced Raft. Still building the river classes because it just gives nice bonus score, so it's a worthwhile thing to do, seeing that you're anyways having the ball coming through the in lanes. Okay, brick that shot a bit. Okay, now it's getting a bit tight. I was aware that I didn't want to start the next lock there. So now I have to be careful to not light to lock again. Okay, advanced rough. Okay, I've made the mistake before to think that this is actually the start of Wet Willies, and I've missed the Vacation Jackpot because of that. So don't make that mistake. Boomerang bend shot worked. So you have to risk it sometimes because I have so many extra balls and extra balls lined up. It was worth taking the risk. Okay, 5 times the playfield. I'm not gonna do much with it now, just because my goal is to get to Wet Willies. Okay, there, that's another shot that I'm not a big fan of, the spine chiller shot, but it's at least better than boomerang bend. There we go, now it's ready for Wet Willies, and all I needed to do now is to get that last lock. Meanwhile, I'm getting the Wet Willies, and I lost the ball. I think I was getting a little bit too excited. I do get a bit nervous in games when I carry on. Yeah, okay, so we're still at Wet Willies. Carrying on, still haven't managed to activate those locks. By hitting those lock spot targets on both sides of the no way out lane. Okay, now it's ready. Now check this out. Well, not yet. And that's it. Finally, after probably around 50 tries where I failed, got very close, maybe about 5 times. This was such a huge relief for me to finally get this Vacation Jackpot. And Wet Willies was still going on, so try and get some jackpots. But at this stage I was so excited that I think for a moment I just lost a bit of focus. I didn't really put a lot of effort or concentration into this this multi-ball. Yeah, just flailing around a bit. Okay, well, so now the next goal, I have to bounce back there. Okay, there we go, got Wet Willies, and now catch it on one of the flippers, wait for that middle shot, and you get another 100 million. So suddenly my score jumped up to 900 million, and one of my big goals on the table is always to try and get a big score that I feel is an achievement, and in this case for this table it's 1 billion. I know people score much bigger, but I'm happy with getting there. That's good enough for me to get into a top 10 score. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try and do Whirlpool Awards again, because that would be the easiest way. Get to the Whirlpool Challenge. Multi-ball is safer for me to play with, so let's see if I can get that right. I already had the Whirlpool Challenge, which I missed. I didn't even notice, or I forgot about it. Okay, so see, always just at the tip of that yellow dot on the edge to get the launch just right. Man overboard. At least I have one shot. Well, neither of my favorite shots, the spine chiller and boomerang bend, but let's see, I'll probably go for the spine chiller. Yep, 15 million. Okay, so getting closer to that billion score. And still building up my river class again, because now I'm on my way towards getting everything ready for my second vacation jackpot. Well, it's quite a bit harder now to advance the rafts, just because you have more shots to hit, and inevitably it seems you have to hit boomerang bend. So for now I'm just trying to avoid it, because I just want to get up to that 1 billion score. Another extra ball. How many is that now? 3 or 4 lined up. Bit ridiculous. Okay, so river class is almost at 6 again. And there we go. At 6. And now it's ready again for the next vacation jackpot, even if I lose the ball. Okay, advanced raft. Creeping towards that billion score. Ah, nice bounce there. It does sometimes happen, so it's also worthwhile to do it that way. Going for the next. Yeah, missed that one. Still continue with the river classes so that I can get a scoreboard. Okay, wow. Now it's much harder to light the locks towards the multi-ball. Just for whatever reason can't hit that insanity falls. Hazard value 3 million. Okay. Next one is the Spirit of the River. Let's see what I get. At this stage I was happy about that. Would have been nice if it's advanced draw 3 times, but yeah, I'm just focused on getting a billion score here. Got it much easier this time around. Okay, 5 times. Yep, got it that way. You can use nudge to get the ball onto the flipper to shoot it into the boulder garden. No, into the whirlpool. Okay, 15 million. Because it's 5 times. So now I'm getting really close to that billion score. Not making too much progress with this 5 times, so not really. Okay, and there I lost the ball. Let's see, billion. Yep, gonna have the billion. Such a relief. So the nice thing about the Williams tables is that with most of the Zen tables, this would now be it for me for this table. I would probably never play the table again, because where this takes me less than half an hour for something like Sorcerer's Lair probably took like 6 hours or something back in the Pinball FX2 days to get a, I can't remember what my score was, but like 5 billion or something like that. So just can't build up that need again in Pinball FX3. So maybe one day to put that effort in. Okay, so unfortunately, what can I say? Rest of this video, I'm just flailing around. I kind of felt a bit purposeless, as I've tried for so long to get that Vacation Jackpot. So yeah, no, you'll be. It's a bit disappointing, I guess, with how many extra balls I had in tow. For what's going to happen in the rest of the game. Yeah, I'm still going for the Whirlpool Awards and still building the river hazards up. But yeah, I'm a bit scared of that boomerang bend, so I probably should have gone for that. But I didn't. So let's see. Probably now I'm going to go for an extra ball. Nope, bricked it. Let's try it again. Yep, one of the many extra balls. And here we start the gold rush again. Gonna try to build my river class up again. Not that I need to, because I actually already achieved it. So then I'm rather gonna try and use it to advance rafts. Such a dangerous shot, that, but you have to go for it. Well, at this stage of the game. Early in the game, you can before you get to your first Vacation Jackpot, it is worthwhile to try and get it through different means, advancing rafts, and some of the other awards that award you hazards. And Spirit of the River as well, 3 times advanced raft. I usually manage to don't have to shoot boomerang bin during the first time going for an advanced raft. A man overboard, I'm gonna go for it now. Yeah, always gets me in trouble, that shot. Managed to get it. Nice 13 million, but there it's lit again. It's not kind at all at this stage of the game. Okay, go towards Advanced River. Bounced it over nicely. You can see part of my technique, even though I'm not doing it so well now, is to play with a dead flipper. That was a bad example, but you have to play with a dead flipper with this very lively ball in arcade and tournament physics. Else the ball is just completely unwieldy. Another extra ball. So wow, that's probably 6 or 7 in the game already. Okay, dead flipper bounce there. Okay, and then nudging as well. I nudge quite often. I had to learn to nudge more with the Williams tables than I've done in the past with Zen tables. And Zen tables, I basically only use nudge to do that, to kind of bounce the ball over from one flipper to the other. But with Williams tables, you have to learn to use nudge to prevent the ball from going out the outlines, and there I should have used nudge to the right, and it would probably have saved the ball for me. Still on ball 1. Yeah, all I can say is I wasted the rest of this game, but I don't blame myself, because I was hugely relieved that I got the Vacation Jackpot. There I used nudge to keep the ball in. Gonna try and go for another extra ball there. Yeah, got that. So, yeah, many extra balls in this game. Up. Another example of how dangerous it is to try and go for boomerang bend. That happens more often than not for me, unfortunately. Very dangerous shot. Okay, Spirit of the River. Let's see, what am I gonna get? Yep. That's something that I always dream of in my first go through, when I first try to go build everything up. But it really happens. So at this stage it was a bit of a inconsequential event. But yeah, at least I know it's possible. And it gives a nice end of ball bonus. Okay, finally ball 2. Yeah, almost got a nice live catch there. I haven't really practiced drop catches yet. I decided for now it's not that well. I got away with it. Yeah, Boulder Garden dangerous again. But yeah, live catches and drop catches are definitely possible. I must just practice them more. I don't know if it's a frame rate thing or what, but I really do struggle to get live catches. Would be great if I could do it more reliably. Yeah, it was a nice tip pass. I don't have that fine flipper control to always get right. Usually the ball goes a bit further than I want to, but it's worth trying. On the Xbox 360 with the controller, I don't have that really fine control. But yeah, I think it's also a matter of skill. I must still practice some more, see if I can get it right. Back at 5 times again. And yes, I'll probably go for boomerang bend again. Ooh, almost lost the ball there. Ah, no. Yeah, fizzling out badly, and and that was it. End of the game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Please let me know in the comments what you think about it, and yeah, make some suggestions. My first video, definitely not the smoothest that I can do it, but yeah, I have to start somewhere, and hopefully see you again.